What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's NDriverKG, and now we're on part 3 for stage 3. Let's get into it. I've been telling you guys about how to get your stage 1, stage 2, and now we're on stage 3. Let me show you what you need for stage 3. Let's get to that part right there. It's going to be located right in the trunk. Mine's is hidden right now, but drum roll, water meth injection. So this is what we currently have. Everything looks self because it's a stock box, all that stuff, but we do have, this is not a high pressure fuel pump, spark plugs, and I forgot to tell you guys, spark plugs is something that you're going to need when you get tuned. And there you see the nozzle for the water meth injection. So all this car has is the downpipe and the water meth injection for the power adders, the injectors, which are under here, and the high pressure fuel pump is for insurance. And basically these mods right here will get you that stage 3. So stage 3, it's upwards of 300 and let's say 70 on the low end to about right around 400 wheel horsepower on these elantra ends and Kona N setup. So this right now is a stock clutch, so we are right around 390 wheel horsepower. But like I said before, this is the beauty of it. This car is a machine. It's a little dirty right now because we're waiting for the dealership to take this car in. So I'm just waiting on them. It was making a weird hissing noise. So we're gonna get that all figured out. But it's a sleeper setup. So it's not something that you would have to worry about with that. So for stage 3, all you really need is water meth injection in the downpipe. Now if you have full bolt on, that's fine too. You'll be right at those same numbers, but this is where I say it does not matter what mod you have, because the water meth injection along with the downpipe is just going to make you work so well. Now, do you need the downpipe? It's not absolute need, but water meth injection is like honestly the one mod for this car that will like completely wake it up. You're making 150 more horsepower over stock, almost, and you're making almost 120 pound-feet of torque more over stock. So this is a huge jump. This is a great jump. This car feels violent when I get on it. It is burning the tires off. These 265s have no chance with these, and these tires are the Falcon Zenith 615K plus, something like that. It's a mouthful, but this car is something else with the water meth injection in the stage 3. So like I said, for stage 3, what you really need is just water meth injection. Now, if you're jumping to stage 3 and you are like contemplating stage 1, you're not tuned yet, but you plan on doing water meth injection, you know what? Save on the other mods. Downpipe, water meth injection, tune. That was slower. That's all you need. You can bypass all the other things. If you want the noise, go ahead and get the intake. And if you want an easy install for the water meth, go ahead and get the charge pipe. All right, now, like I said, you're going to be moving. So for this, if you're skipping from whatever you're at all the way to stage 3 with water meth injection, which is the savior for these cars, because water meth injection just completely cools you down. It boosts the octane that you have in there, so your 91, 93 is going to end up being equivalent to like 98. It depends on how much meth you're using. My personal setup is the Snow Performance 2.5 VC50, and that is a great meth. It is the best meth kit that I've ever installed. I did have the the AEM kit. The AEM kit did give some issues over time, and it cannot run like pure 80/20 or 100% methanol. It will give error codes, so I'll go into that on another video. But when you want everything in one, it's a little more intensive to install, but the Snow Performance is the best by far. So water meth injection savior for these GDI 2.0 engines will jump you all the way from 250 to 270 horsepower all the way to that 370 to 400 wheel horsepower on stock turbo. And I think it's just the best. If you want that power, you want this to be a force, then that is the mod to do. Now, if you're going to go with a upgraded turbo, then you're going to want to get your stage 2 or stage 3 hybrid clutch. There's MT, I believe they have their clutch, and they're at 680. Then you got the exclusive one, but that one costs a lot. That's like almost $1,800. You got the SoCal, whatever. I get that one placed right here. I forgot the name of it, but that one is stage 1, and that one also is a great one. But listen, you're going to want to upgrade your clutch. If you go stage 3 with the upgraded turbo, you're going to run into some slippage, trust me. So that's where we're going next. That's our next plans, to get the turbo installed on this thing and get the clutch installed, and we're going to try and get this car all the way to, my goal is 450. I know we could definitely do more than that, but I think 450 is just where I want to be perfect at. If I want more power, I'm going to go get a V8 at some point in time. So I think that's more than enough. This car at 450 will be able to outperform a lot of cars that'll be at 550, 600 because of the weight, because of the way this thing puts down the power. This is a 3,000 pound car, and this does put the power down really well, especially in that third, fourth gear. Fourth gear is just amazing. This thing pulls so hard, and with the turbo, you can see those 60 to 130s of 7s, 6s. That's what I'm going to be going for, that 6. So I think that's, like I said, the sweet spot, and it's just amazing what 4 cylinders can do on a stock motor. It's amazing what this car can do on a stock turbo. So that's going to be the way that you guys want to go if you want stage 3, and I think anyone can do it. Talk to Daniel, tell him your goals. Again, let's go over it. Stage 1, nothing needed, 320 horsepower max. Stage 2, you may want to look into your high pressure fuel pump. You may want to get injectors. These are not needs, but if you go to stage 2 plus route, you are going to need the high pressure fuel pump. Certainly, downpipe is something that's needed. The intake is something that, may help you out some with the throttle response. So that's going to take out a lot of the lag. Stage 3, water meth injection. The other things are add-ons, to be honest with you, and it just keeps it running smoothly when the meth is not on. So the way this tune is set up, really quick guys, this is an N75 tune, very safe. If my meth happens to stop running while this car is on the meth tune, guess what happens? Nothing. It just won't give me the good amount of timing that the car is supposed to make with the meth running. All it's going to do is just slow it up a little bit. It is a very safe tune. I've ran out of meth before, especially last year. I ran out of meth running one of the BMWs. That's my boy, and guess what? Nothing happened. We still got the dub on that win. Still got the dub on that race. So that was still really interesting to me, and especially my other friends like, oh snap, you ran out. Yeah, I ran out. Oh, is your engine gonna blow? No, it's not. So it's just a really nice and really safe and amazing what they can do with these Hyundai brands. So like I said, do your research on the tuners, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for trying to take this stuff in. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully this could be of help to you with your new 2024s or your 2022, 2023 Hyundai Elantra N's or Kona N's. If you have a Veloster, things are going to be a little different for you. You're going to want to look at that Elantra N turbo, or the Kona N turbo, same thing. You're going to want to look into those because the Veloster has a slightly smaller turbo, and the higher, I believe higher or lower compression, it's slightly different in the motor. I know one is an open deck, one is a closed deck. I'm going to get that information, but the Velosters are going to be slightly different. These Elantra and Kona N's can take just a slight bit more on a safer level and have a slightly bigger turbo. So who knows what Hyundai has planned for the future. I don't know if they're going to do the 2.5s in these things. That would be interesting. But again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you guys, and that's what I do on this channel. I try to get you guys informative information on these cars because not a lot of people are talking about it, and a lot of people still don't even know about this car, which is pretty amazing to me that we've been out here for a while. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. Peace.